Hello, this is Alexander Green, Chief Investment Strategist with the Oxford Club. I want to wish you a happy new year. And I also want to talk about 3 resolutions that you and all smart investors should follow in 2022. But before I do, I want to remind you that you can click on the link below and subscribe to this channel and get all my market views and updates for all of 2022 at no cost. Now, the beginning of the year is a time when we all make resolutions to eat better or exercise more or drink less or do some sort of self-improvement. How about applying that spirit to your investment portfolio? Okay, the first resolution is to adhere to a proven, battle-tested system. I cannot emphasize how important this is because there are so many people out there who are trading emotionally or based on faulty systems where it's just based on changing numbers, changing prices, advanced decline ratios, or some other extraneous factors. And numerous studies have shown that even among institutional investors, those who stick to a proven formula does much better than just flying by the seat of your pants. It's just as true of amateur investors as it is of professional investors. You want to stick to a proven system. With the Oxford Club, where I'm the chief investment strategist, that means asset allocating properly, diversifying broadly, minimizing your costs, watching your tax ramifications, and so on. So stick to a proven system. If you don't have one, by all means, feel free to follow the Oxford Clubs. Secondly, have a disciplined sell criteria. Now, there can be a number of different ways to do this. The Oxford Club's favorite sell discipline, of course, is a trailing stop. And by that I mean, if you own, for instance, a stock at $20 and it keeps rising, you raise the stop up. And if you own a stock at $20 and it goes down a certain percentage, if it's a 20% stop, for instance, you'd be out at $16. If it was a 25% stop, you'd be out at $15. And why do you enter a stop order or a stop loss? Because it makes sure that you protect your profits when the stock is rising and protect your principal if the stock is falling. And one of the most important things is this gives you unlimited upside potential on your stocks that are heading north, and make sure that you never let a small loss turn into an unacceptable loss. And you are going to have small losses. If you trade enough stocks, just like if you're a baseball player, you have enough at-bats, you are going to strike out occasionally. And you're going to have trades that simply don't work out. That doesn't mean that you're a terrible investor or your plan doesn't work or you're not buying the right stocks. Every investor has situations that don't work out. The key is to make as much as you can on your winning stocks and lose as little as you can on the stocks that don't pan out. And then thirdly, I want to encourage you, as I do every year, not to try to time the market. It's easy to look back and say, well, if I just gotten in down here and gotten out up here and then back in down here, you can only do that when you in the luxury of hindsight. When you're looking forward, there's only a blank slate. And while we could argue about who the greatest investors are of all time, some people might say it's Warren Buffett or Peter Lynch or John Templeton or Benjamin Graham or someone else. No one even talks about who the greatest market timer is because there aren't any great market timers. They simply don't exist. So all these talking heads on the financial channels telling you they see support at this level and resistance at this level and so on, it's just meaningless noise because no one really knows what the markets are going to do. And you don't beat the market by outguessing it. You beat the market by buying outperforming stocks in the market. And here's a resolution that you can take advantage of right now. You can sign up below for my daily e-letter, Liberty Through Wealth, and get a whole year's worth of complimentary investment commentary from me and my colleagues, Nick Vardy, Mark Ford, and many others. So I encourage you to do so. Thanks for watching. Have a happy new year, and I look forward to seeing you again in 2022.